Oh, hey RX.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Shouldn't you be making videos right now?
Yeah, probably. I'm just relaxing right now.
Okay, you still have that April challenge recap video to do.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'll get to it.
And that V3 review on Ultraman.
Yeah, I got it. I'll get to it.
And your comic collection.
Alright, Mom, I got it. I will get to it.
Okay, you do realize we're halfway through May right now.
Fine. I got it. I'll do the freaking video. Hey guys, it is your favorite, incredibly forgetful, disembodied voice, RX Manga here. With how much of this shit I drink, you would think that I have a memory of a god. But I don't. So that is why I am coming to you with my April TBR Challenge from Hell issued by Apollo Gray wrap up halfway through May. Yes, I am doing it that late, and I promise to get it out to you guys, so I will. So let's dive into this because we've got a lot of books to go through, 60 in total. Well, 60 volumes, you know, I got 2-in-1s and whatnot. Alright, so let's just start from wherever. Let's just start here. So, to start, we have... These aren't going to be in order because I can't for the life of me remember what order I read these in, but I did read them. If they're from the same series, I did complete them all together. So just two individual volumes that I got that I couldn't keep myself from reading right away. Devil's Line 6 and Ajin 9. Devil's Line is great, but I absolutely adore Ajin. It's one of my absolute favorite series out right now. So just those two guys. Everything else is going to be a string of books from the same series. So then we have volumes 1, 2, and 3 of Cells at Work. A very, very, very fun, lighthearted series that's very scientific. It's nice that they're actually being like legit with how the cells work and what they do, and there's little snippets of actual science in there and everything. It's really great. I mean, if you like science, biology, all that stuff, or just a good lighthearted series about anthropomorphic cells, then check this out. It's very, very enjoyable. Then we've got a series I think a lot more people need to be checking out because I absolutely adore this series. Ultraman, volumes 1 through 6. This series is just a whole lot of fun. It's retro. It throws back to the good old days of kaiju fighting Ultraman, and carries on the legacy in a way that newcomers can read this stuff too and still get a lot of enjoyment out of it. Like, I had to research a lot of my information on Ultraman, but it's still enjoyable as hell. Very, very fun. Art's pretty good too. I mean, it's pretty crisp. Nothing to write home about, honestly, but it's very good, very crisp, and fits the series very well. So that was the first, let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 volumes that I read. Then we'll go over to the last of the single issues, and then we'll go over the 2-in-1s. So this, I bought and read all of Knights of Sidonia, and I absolutely hate these spines. I hate these spines. Red, white, red, 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 white, 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 red, 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 red. What is up with this? Does anybody know if these are like other prints, like second prints or first prints or something? Because, I mean, if it was alternating like it started out, that'd be fine, but then they just got like this random white blotch in here. It's just, it's terrible. But we'll just blaze through this real quick. We've got volume 1, volume 2, volume 3, 4. I already went over all this stuff in my haul video when I picked up all this stuff. But this was an enjoyable series for the most part. The art still is decent, but I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of the art. The story was certainly interesting. I did dig the story quite a bit. I'm a big sucker for sci-fi. So the covers are really nice, and I feel like the art inside is a lot weaker than the cover art, so it was a little sad. And then you got a nice thick issue here, but I still only counted this as one volume. But we've got all of Knights of Sidonia all together, all read. That's another 15 volumes, putting me at 26 so far. And then we had books 1 and 2 of Planet Tess, a very, very, very good series. I like this. This is more of a philosophical story more than anything. A little trippy, leaves off, you know, kind of not really cliffhangery, but not really with a full conclusion, in my opinion. But a very enjoyable series about space and what our future may hold, considering how good we're getting at this space stuff. So now's a good time, if you're following the space stuff, now's a good time to get into this series. It was very good and the art was very nice. Then we have the 2-in-1s. So we have JoJo's Part 1, 1, 2, and 3, and JoJo's Part 2, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm not going to show this off because everybody knows this series, everybody's seen this series, everybody loves JoJo. Honestly, in my opinion, Part 1 was so weak, I did not enjoy it, like, hardly at all. Dio was interesting, but I didn't enjoy it at all. Part 2 was a lot better, but still pretty meh, in my opinion, so I'm really excited for Part 3. That's where we get the stands and stuff. I'm excited to see where it goes from there. So between those, that is another 12 volumes. So we're up to another 16, which puts us at 16, that's 30, 40... like 44 or something like that. I lost count. You guys know. You guys can count. I know this is exactly 60. And last but not least, we got the big boy with Vinland Saga. Now this was one that definitely lived up to the hype. Starts off a little slow. I didn't enjoy book 1 very much. It was pretty darn good. But book 2, even slower, but I liked where it was going. And then book 3 and onward, it was great. There was a couple parts where when it transitions from one book into the other, it's kind of hard to follow because it kind of just jumps and just throws you in the next situation and says, here you go, hope you enjoy it. But the later volumes, oh my god, it gets so fantastic. Like, it's a series that just gets better and better and improves in every way. So it's just so great. I couldn't recommend this enough, and it definitely lives up to the hype. The releases are also very nice too. So that's a fairly quick video for me. I hope you all enjoyed. This was all of the stuff that I read for the April TBR Challenge from Hell issued by Apollo Gray. And yes, it certainly was a challenge from hell. To not skip a day and read 2 volumes every day was really rough. It made it a little bit easier considering I think half of the volumes I read were 2-in-1s. So I just had to read, you know, 1 Vinland Saga a day. So that took care of 8 days. 2 issues of Planet Tess took care of 2 days. And then the Jojoniums took care of another 7 days. But then reading series back to back, like Knights of Sidonia was good, but the first one I had to split between 2 days, so I had to read like Ultraman or Cells at Work 3 and then Knights of Sidonia 1, so it was a transition period there. And then when I got to the end of Knights of Sidonia, I had to read number 15-1 and then Ultraman 1, so it was another transition thing there. And then those 2 random issues in there threw me off a little bit. But this was I don't really want to say it was fun because it wasn't really that fun. I'm glad I closed the challenge out with Vinland Saga because this was an absolute high note to go out on. And I hope it's a while before we have another one of these challenges because we had February and then April, so we got a month break. A little rough on my reading. Had to take a little break from reading there for a while, but I will be back at you guys with more videos coming up because this lazy piece of shit needs to try to get more videos out to you guys. And I will not guarantee anything though. So I love you guys and I will check you all later. My next video that's out, I hope soon. So peace. Oh fuck me, I can't fucking do it. Shit.
Pussy out. Puke on Deborah's desk. Jump out the window. Suck a dude's dick. Score some coke. Crash my car.